Hey y'all, welcome to Energy. Welcome to Energy, where we integrate our inner being. Sorry, a little rusty. Every time I take a break from the table, I get tongue tied. Welcome to Energy, where we integrate our inner being. Oh my god. Maybe I've been doing, like exercises for the tongue to work with my son, with enunciating, and I get here and it's like I cannot talk. But I don't know if it's because I haven't had like an adult conversation all day or what. Okay. Welcome to Energy, you guys. I'm not even going to go through the spiel. Just welcome back. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. Sometimes I be so quick to just be like, forget it. Because I was debating whether or not I want to come to the table and do a reading in the first place. But I'm trying to stop doing that. I can literally do pretty much what I want to do. So just go with the flow, and how bad could it be? Either it's exactly what I wanted to do or it's not, but it's not really a big deal. The other choice on the table was to go soak in a hot bath, which it's just a matter of which one I do first. But we're here. I'm here. I really want to, I'm still rambling because I want to just turn the camera off. When it doesn't go perfectly, I am a perfectionist. It's terrible. If there's even just the tiniest bit of resistance or hurdle, I just be like, all right, just forget it. Unless I really need to do the reading, and I don't need to do it, but I just wanted to. So let's see. Maybe that'll come out in the energy. What is going on? All right, Spirit, I'm here. Let's do this. Queen of Swords in reverse. Pessimistic, careless, cold-hearted individual. And the Queen of Cups. Well, that's an interesting... this is an interesting variation, and I feel like it could be one person. I'm feeling like it's a Libra. But you could definitely have like Cancer, Scorpio placements, Gemini, Aquarius placements. Okay, but I'm feeling like this is a Libra. But it's like a lot of balance in your cold-heartedness and your empathy or kindness. Somebody's very balanced. I mean, people could see you. I feel like this is you seeing both sides of things. I only read the Queen of Swords in reverse, which this is known to be a bitch, okay, or an arrogant asshole. One of the two or all of the above. But if it was this person, if these are separate individuals, I would say they're like the exact opposite. Someone is cold-hearted, tense, pessimistic, careless, cold-hearted, couldn't give a fuck even if they tried. They could be emotional, but mostly their emotions are extremely guarded, so they come off even more detached or uninterested or unemotional than they actually are. They could be very sarcastic, overly critical, easily influenced or easily triggered, and likely having a hard time just kind of grounding and being, present in the moment. The Queen of Cups, on the other hand, is feminine, soft, compassionate, kind, empathetic, supportive. A conversation with them is like a therapy session. It's like worth money. Their love is worth money. Their cup is generally filled, and it's filled with enough to share. They actually care. They can afford to care. This could be someone that people love to talk to, okay, or just emotionally, they kind of just see through what you're going through, and they can really help you with that. So this is like one person, or this is like the duality of one person. I'm sorry, this is two separate individuals, or this is the duality of one person. Tell me about the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's the Fool. The Fool is sideways and it's cutting across both cards. I feel like this is one person. So we have Leo energy as well. This is one person. This is the duality of one person. This is someone who could easily be seen as like self-righteous, like I was saying, arrogant, self-righteous. But the self-righteous part comes from the heart with the Queen of Cups. People can sense or become aware that this person is like a genuine fucking human being. Like, they're genuine, they really do love, they really do care, they're cared for. They could be seen as someone who is very attractive. Maybe even they get certain privileges, or if it seems as if their life represents their attractive factor. Maybe people are easily drawn to them, or it's the way that people are around them, or how much people tend to want them around. So people kind of feel as if you're blessed, even if you would never say that. Like, how are you? Blessed and highly favored. That may be something you would never say, but people feel that way about you. And it's the other side of you with that, like that awareness, along with the cold ice that I feel like you have, or you could be very stoic, just kind of standoffish. You may be quiet or introverted, just distant. People may feel distant from this person or something like that. But anyway, whoever this person is mostly, you're being called self-righteous, arrogant, maybe conceited. People could be committed to misunderstanding you, and that's because they know your value, and it could be value that they feel you are withholding, they are blocked from. So it's like it's there. Otherwise, they wouldn't care. Otherwise, they wouldn't care. They would probably just give you whatever you're giving them. But this is somebody who I feel could be receiving a lot of resistance or push against who they're choosing to be. And it's because people have an attitude. They like who you are, actually. It's just that something going on with them has put them in a space where they can't get a taste. So you may even have people around you who are thirsty for your loving. Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Libra, definitely Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Yeah, you could have people who are thirsty for your love, your good loving. What else? I'm hearing I'm like a bird. I want to fly away. We have the Page of Swords. Oh, maybe. This could be somebody. Two of Wands in reverse. Somebody just wants to take a trip or just go somewhere. They don't really care where. Okay, somebody. It feels like someone wants to get out of town, but they're not. They don't have any plans. They don't have a trip book. It could be extemporaneous, but more so this could be someone who thinks this about you. They may feel like you're running, or you're going to go away, or they're afraid you're going away, or that you've gone away and you're not coming back. So, okay, so it feels like fear of loss. Someone is at fear of losing you. Three of Wands in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. Oh, nobody know what they about to do. Lost direction all around, or somebody feels lost without you, or maybe, yeah, oh my God. Lost without you, can't help themselves. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody has someone who is like, this is someone who probably generally matched with you when you were more in a cold-hearted, careless, you know, self-absorbed, selfish type of energy, where you're like surviving, okay, self-maintaining. Definitely giving single female vibes, but this would be more of the one that is like super financially independent, and you know, they do their thing, and they a bad bitch, or they do what they have to do, but that's kind of like where they receive all of their confidence, by how hard they work, or what they have, or what, you know, what they wear, their products, you know, like the evidence. Okay, pretty much like um, they could be into labels or just clout that has to do with money. But right now, this person could be experiencing financial difficulty, so their confidence is definitely waning because of that. And on top of that, they may feel as if you've kind of dipped out or dipped away. They could feel that this is why, or this is the person that just feels lost without you. They don't really know what to do because they don't know what you're planning to do, and they can't make a move if they don't know what your move's gonna be. And they could also be doubting themselves because I feel as if this person kind of needs you right now. I'm hearing like, are you still down with me? So it's kind of like someone wondering, like, you know, I don't know, they're not where they were originally financially, but still trying to figure out well, what's going on with you? Are you know, it's somebody I feel like you pulled away from them. What's the relationship to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? This is a Capricorn or a Sagittarius or an Aries. Three of Pentacles. You're willing to work with this person. You're not moving forward with this person or anything. But okay. They're not moving forward with this person. They don't have intentions on moving forward with them, but they will work with them, or they're cooperative. Ace of Wands, new beginning. They're kind of motivated too to, you know, they're good with like working with you. Maybe this is like the sense of whether or not somebody would move forward with them romantically. So maybe this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is a little bit upset because they want someone. They may have a lot going on, or things are going, you know, they may have a lot going on, and I don't know if it's finances that they're feeling some kind of absence of something. Why? It's why the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. So it's either money, or it could be people, it could be a relationship, or like their own group, their own, you know, like friend group, family group. It could just be a loner that doesn't want to be alone right now. It could be someone who is not used to being alone, someone who could have moved away, and so they're used to having family, or they, you know, they like to have family or partnerships or people to work with. It could be someone who's used to being in a relationship and they're not in a relationship, or someone who has not been in a relationship because they've been prioritizing finances and money and family and building and everything that you're supposed to do, because they set their heart or relationships as something that is like optional. It's not a necessity. They don't prioritize or center connections, like romantic connections. Okay, so they could be now, at this point, this person could have been very focused on building themselves, building their life. So maybe things are going all right for them financially and physically, but they feel like what they're missing is a relationship. I got everything I need in my life except a girlfriend or a boyfriend, something like that. So as determined and as focused and as, you know, absorbed into building as they were, I feel like that's how they're kind of, it's like the same fire and energy and passion is now going in the opposite direction of wanting and craving and wanting to bring into fruition or into physical manifestation a relationship. So I feel like there is a connection that they're looking for. The Three of Pentacles, there's a desire for it. This is what they want here. Ace of Wands, they're enthusiastic about it, excited about it. Okay, they passionate about it, ready for it, not afraid. Okay, this is like literally right where they should be, but they're not really looking for it. And so it could be coming toward them, but they don't see it. As a matter of fact, whoever this person is may not have a plan, or they may not know what to do, but they could be looking at you. They could definitely be looking at you, like just looking at you. And maybe that's why they're not where they're supposed to be, because it could be that you are closed off to this person right now, but there is actually somebody who is open to them, but they're too busy looking at you, so they can't see or even visualize anything other than their connection with you. Someone's overly focused, okay, too obsessed with the status of a connection. Okay, maybe they're overly obsessed about how things are going in your connection. So maybe this is a connection that is new for you. Okay, it just got off the ground. You guys just got started, but maybe you're not seeing. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, they're not seeing something. Something is not progressing the way that they want to see it, or enough for them to believe that this person could definitely be their next, romantic partner or something here. So there's some self-doubt that's coming into play. Again, things are really going well for this individual. I feel like it's a lot of confidence on the table. There's a lot of fearlessness on the table, a lot of readiness, opportunity even, creativity, vitality, passion, all the vibes. I got the vibes. I got the vibes. But you just may be giving your attention to somebody who is your exact opposite, and either they're not what you want right now, or they aren't in the space to be what you need, or you're not. Okay, like, I don't know what this person is wanting or needing, but you may not be able to give them that. Okay, I don't know. We do have on the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords in reverse, so I feel as if you're like unbothered if this is you. Either way, whoever it is, whether it's the Libra or it's this Capricorn or Sagittarius, this Leo, this Gemini. I also got Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer. I feel that they're unbothered. Like, whatever the anxiety is that they're feeling, so likely whatever direction somebody is looking at somebody, and they're looking at the situation like, damn, you're a good catch, but you don't want to be with me, or you're not moving toward me, or I don't see you taking action with me. So it's like taking their attention and focus off that person is what will open the door to anyone that matches what it is that you're looking for. I feel as if this is probably what has been blocking your love life all this time, is because you were adamant or focused on someone that was like on your mind all the time. But with the Two of Wands in reverse, it doesn't seem as if, I don't know, this could be like a correction course for you. It feels like it's already been a correction course, because for a lot of you, that's what you've been doing. Either you were guided to just live your life and enjoy your life because you had already gotten to a place where you should feel really good, and it is time for, you're at a good place to welcome someone else in to connect with you. Like, you could give your attention to a person, you could love on or connect with the person the way you want them to love on and connect with you. You had the time, you had the mind, you had the heart, you had the energy, you have the space and time and all that good stuff. Okay, so, but you were guided to just kind of like pretty much be there, just be, and attract that. I'm getting that's probably a feminine energy, female likely, but that's Empress energy. Like, your man's gonna come to you, especially if you want one that is the same quality, because they're gonna have to have that level of confidence. You're a boss. You're a boss. You're a boss. So if you want to attract a boss, you gotta let the boss be the boss. Okay, but either way, it's like you were kind of told to stay, or be still, pretty much. Okay, that's what you're feeling. Maybe is you don't really have any plans on going anywhere, and you kind of just don't care at this point. You're in a state of not caring. On the other hand, I feel as if this Capricorn or Sagittarius could be more in the energy of kind of like feeling themselves, and look like they can't stop looking at the fact that you are this catch, but they're seeing themselves as this catch, or they're feeling the lack and absence of you and feeling like they may not be good enough for you, but also not knowing where to start or what to do in order to be good enough for you. I'm also getting somebody who kind of feels like they're good where they are and they're ready to pursue just like you. So you can have someone that you're actually twinning with, but because they're looking at the fact that you're just doing your own thing and you're not concerned about them, it's putting them in a negative space, even though you could actually be open to a connection, or somebody could be ready for the connection. Okay, a new beginning is on the table, or it's probably about to begin. For some of you, it already just begun. So they're kind of just like, well, I don't know, I really don't know what to do with this. It's nothing, there's nothing happening. There's nothing to look at. There's nothing to connect to. So I feel, see, this tells me somebody is going to get unbothered. They're going to detach and become unbothered. So even if they're not mimicking your energy, they're probably going to do that very soon. Otherwise, they're going to start doubting themselves and losing their vision or their, happiness with where they are currently. And then they won't even be able to attract someone as good as themselves. They're looking at you, or you're looking at them. But if you're not getting what you want, then, you got to let go and move on. We got 5 of Swords, so it also could be an issue with competition here. Or someone has options and maybe someone else is not really talking to, anybody else. And then we have a Libra. The Libra or Scorpio here, they could actually be, they could be feeling down right now. They're indecisive because they kind of feel bad. They could see you as a missed opportunity, or this may be someone who you were very open to and they know why you closed up or closed off. Okay, or either they could be in a space where they don't want to accept that. They don't want to face that, and they don't want to listen to that inner kind of critical voice that is telling them that they missed out on an opportunity. So this could be someone who's just in resistance to you. It's kind of like trying not to think about you, but the more they try not to think about you, the more they actually do. Yeah, you're being seen as someone who has a really good foundation and likely is like a long-term person. So, I mean, King of Swords, you know what you want. You know what will make you happy. I do still see a little bit of regret over maybe how you handled things in the past or what has happened to you in the past, but you're seeing past that. So we do have the 7 of Cups. You got options coming in. And the Queen of Wands, you do. But you do have to let go. You have to let go of something. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You have to let go. And I think it's whoever that past person is. The world is hiding behind that. So if you want, if you're ready to open the door to something more or new, or to whoever is ready for you, you're going to have to let go of somebody. I feel like that's what I'm just feeling. Whoever reading this is, because it's a lot of different energies coming through. But all of you've got to embrace this kind of, I guess, cold awareness where you know that you are a lover, you know that you have the ability to love and care for, and you have passion and all of that, but you might as well just keep it to yourself until you're seeing what you want to see, because you're attracting it. But it feels like you may have a blockage mentally, and it's because of what you're looking at. You're looking at something that feels as if it's lost or gone, or you're looking at something that feels like it's not doing anything, it's not coming towards you. So you're attracting that, but that's not a reflection of who you are currently. It's a reflection of where your focus is. So, because we have the Queen of Wands, I feel like you're going to do that. You're going to make that switch. You're going to make that change. And this is going to open up the floodgates of opportunities. Endless choices. Ooh, sexy ones too. We got Scorpio energy, Venus energy, solar plexus energy. That's mature, emotionally available, soulful connections. I like this with the 7 of Cups. 444 is on the clock too. So I don't know if I don't know, what's going on, but 444 is usually, well, okay, you know what, I'm getting this has to do with stability. They're just as stable as you. So the two of you together, that would just, you're going to add value to one another's life. They're not going to rock the boat at all. They're not going to rock the boat. They're going to shake things up in a really good way, or push things forward in a good way. Likely whatever wave you're already on, this person that you connect with next, or the people that you connect with, because some of you, you're not just getting into like a connection or relationship, but you're just about to start dating. So the people that are coming towards you, they're gonna, the momentum, the energy, it's just gonna push forward what you're already doing. For some of you, could feel like adrenaline, almost like an adrenaline rush, a push, and the direction you're already going. Nice. Probably another reason you can't see them coming in is they're walking on the side of you. They're not behind you or in front of you. They're like lateral. These are lateral moves coming towards you. All right, endless choices, opportunities. Some of you have been daydreaming about this person, or there's wishful thinking. And so you are likely attracting that person. It was on your mind. But either way, they're coming in hot. But we got Pisces, Aries energy coming in hot. Definitely water signs, fire signs are significant for action right now. Confident, they're, confident, attractive, passionate, independent, determined. Okay, they could be feeling, very social or wanting to socialize. And some of you are moving into your social butterfly energy. So I think I was saying something about, well, I was saying decentering dating, but maybe you were decentering connections altogether. Okay, just anybody that was not part of your natural responsibility or your day-to-day responsibility. So now you're opening the door, and this is taking you out of this kind of detached. I was saying that too, distant, detached, kind of not wanting to give a fuck or not being able to. Okay, you're getting out of that energy and coming into this social butterfly energy, vivacious energy, fire energy. Okay, nice. All right, likely the options that are coming through, I'm just getting that for the most part, you're going to be very happy with them and you'll be open to them. So even if you're not going to date everybody that's coming your way, whoever is, like at least one of out of the 7, okay? Some of you could have 7. But anyway, one out of whoever is coming towards you, I feel like it's going to be a definite yes. So if this has been a stale time period, it's about to pick up, especially for those signs that I caught during this reading. All right, y'all, that's my time. In case I didn't see you in this live, this is me and mine's blowing you kisses, waving and saying good afternoon, good evening, and good night.